Hey, here we go now. Welcome to another edition of East L.A. Sports Scene as we come here now to the big matchup, the big rivalry that's been rekindled. Thank goodness. 14 years ago, this game was played. It was Salesian and Cathedral came out with a unanimous decision at that time. We won't give you the score, but it was a very, very easy win over the Mustangs then. But that was then, and this is now. We're talking about now both teams being in the Angelus League, both teams getting ready to start their season right now for the run to the playoffs right here as we get ready for Cathedral, the Phantoms being the visitors to the Salesian Mustangs. It's all taking place here at L.A. Southwest College, and by choice, the site, a neutral one, so both teams can come in and really, really enjoy this game in the best fashion possible. Families are out, school administrators, alumni. It's going to be a very, very good matchup. But this is now, and we're going to get ready to bring you East L.A. Sports Scene's high school game of the week. And you couldn't ask for a better matchup between the Salesian Mustangs right out of Boyle Heights and the Cathedral Phantoms right out of Chinatown near Dodger Stadium, and just we'll call them Metropolis, downtown LA. So get ready for the big matchup here. It's going to be a very good game. We're going to bring that to you right here, play-by-play covering East LA Sports Scene and Cathedral versus Salesian. Don't go away. Kickoff is coming in just a moment.
Umpire Frank Rosa, head linesman Kevin Johnson, line judge Dan Kamansky, and the back judge is Daniel Munoz. This afternoon's contest is conducted under the strictest code of good sportsmanship set forth by the CIF Southern Section. The officials are neutral men representing the Long Beach Football Officials Association. Spectators are encouraged to support their own team and are requested to display proper sportsmanship with respect to the opposing school and the officials. If any spectator violates this code of good sportsmanship, they will be asked to leave and escorted out by security and or school personnel. We thank you for your cooperation and support of high school sports athletics. Enjoy today's game. The Salesian Mustangs captain, number 2, Damian Wright. Number 76, Sergio Guevara. Number 8, Jeremy Kelly. And number 7, Kiava Tizino.
And here we go. Number 33 set to kick off. Christian Renteria for Salesian in the dark. We'll call it charcoal gray. Dark helmets. Here's Cathedral with the kickoff return. And it's going to be brought out to, let's call it the
we got 2 flags
30-yard line.
Welcome to the dance, everyone.
Okay, immediately on the kickoff, we've got flags peppering the field here. Let's see what the referee in the white hat will signal. Sportsmanlike conduct. That's the first one. Question is, are there multiple flags or multiple infractions? Let's see what they're going to do here. Much anticipated rivalry game here, and it was played back in 2000, 14 years ago, and prior to that, it played all the way up until 1992. Salesian established in 1958, Cathedral opened its doors in 1925. So together, both of these schools have produced student athletes from Boyle Heights, East L.A. and beyond for the past 90 years. And here they are now coming together for this important matchup here. As we say, the moon is in Aquarius. Everything is lined up here for these schools now to be playing in the Angelus League. At quarterback, it's Tovar handing off. No, fake. Sack. In on the stop for Salesian, number 17 is Diego Rodriguez. And at quarterback, no, check that, number 17 for Salesian, Blake Young. Blake Young, we stand corrected. And we'll set the offensive line here and the backfield for Cathedral. We're just getting underway here
Second down and 12.
Second and 12 here for the Phantoms in white and with dual coloring here. We have black and we have purple. Oh, incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete.
Intended out there in the flat. And it's dropped.
Can you feel the electricity in the
Number 4 here. This is Jerry Martin for Cathedral. Third down and long. In a quarterback number 16, that's Andrew Tovar. He's a southpaw. He can put it up from short to long distances. And he's dropping, reloading left. He's got a receiver right there.
That pass was complete.
It's completed.
To
number 7, Aaron Moore hauls in the reception from Andrew Tovar.
First down.
And more than enough for the first down. The ball's going to be spotted at about the 29-yard line. This is East L.A. Sports Team's coverage of a huge rivalry. The renewal of Cathedral versus Salesian here at the neutral playing site. L.A. Southwest College. Tovar out of the spread formation. Gives it to his running back. Oh, Martin. He scoots forward for a few yards. The officiating crew coming to this game assigned by the Long Beach Referees Association. Beautiful Saturday afternoon here. Kickoff at 3:05 on October the 11th. It's a 3-day weekend. As Monday we will celebrate Columbus Day. It's a 3-day weekend, so perfect day to come out and watch a good football game. Tovar, connection, broke the tackle. And then more yardage. Tovar finds his receiver.
Looks like number 11, Renard Bell.
And Bell is the recipient of that pass from the left-handed Andrew Tovar. Tovar's only a sophomore. He goes 6 feet, 160. Those are the specs on Tovar. Multiple weapons inside his running backs and on the outside with his flankers, his wide receivers. Sets up again, finds the receiver at the 48-yard line. Oh, he's going to be knocked out of bounds there. Number 9 puts the finishing touches on him. And for Salesian, give credit to Diamador Lenoir. And Moore with the reception. The Phantoms on a rally here, on a march.
Second down and 5. From
deep in their own territory, inside maybe the 15-yard line to where they are now at the 47. Check that 48-yard line of Salesian. And off again to Martin. Oh, breaking found a big hole first and then shook loose on a nice jump cut. And number 2 there in on the stop for the Mustangs.
Marching down the field.
And that was Damian Wright. First and 10 for the Phantoms. Led in here today with a 5-0 record by Coach Kevin Pearson. Tovar, Martin, stop, struggling. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 4, Terry Martin with the run.
And let's identify the running backs here for the Phantoms.
By number 6, Marcus Cosby.
Martin, number 4. 16, of course, is Andrew Tovar. Out here, flankers, number 7, Aaron Moore on the left side. Flanked out to the right, number 6. Check the number 11, Renard Bell. Spread formation, Tovar's patient, lofts it up, got a man wide open. Oh, it's 15, 10. Oh, check that. Oh, my goodness.
Pass was complete.
Still completed. He just never stayed in bounds. Marshawn Cameron catches that on a fly pattern. He was all alone. Some blown coverage there by the Mustangs. Tovar, very deceptive. He can look straight at you or he could look downfield. Same formation out of the spread. There's a whistle on the play. Offsides now, going to be charged against Salesian. 5 more yards for Cathedral. This is the opening possession. It's for the Phantoms. They got the ball after the kickoff, but the personal foul occurred on that run back, and it drove them back to about the 15-yard line, unofficially where they started this drive. Tovar, look out. Goes right, goes left, slips.
Quarterback shot.
And he's going to go down at the 20-yard line. Tovar signaling to one of his players. That was Andres Ortega, number 21. Reminding him of the proper formation. Looked like there was some confusion on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. Tovar rolling left, looking downfield. Oh, he's got his man. Is it touchdown? No, it's broken up. Broken up nicely.
Number 15, Marshawn Cameron.
Cameron, the intended receiver. But number 2 and number 9 were there to stop the completion. That was Damian Wright and Diamador Lenoir. You're going to be hearing their names quite a bit today, both on defense and offense. Big play here for the Phantoms. 3rd and 15. Tovar with the signal. Snap, dropping back, looking right, looking left, flushed out of the pocket. Oh, and he's broken down. Oh, big play there by number 55. In on the stop, Kevin Scott. Give him credit for the sack. Tovar had no room to break out of that pocket. His receivers were well covered, and he had to eat it. He's dropped basically for a loss of about 3 on play.
Make that the 22.
It's going to bring a 4th, and let's call it 20 yards. They've got to get down to the 9. Field goal.
Cathedral will attempt a long field goal. And we have a flag.
And the flag there's going to stop play, but in for the field goal attempt is going to be number 38.
Against Cathedral.
Okay, 5 yards push back on Cathedral, but 38, Ricardo Quintero. Add on about another 10, 12 yards to this. He's got about a 45-yarder for a field goal attempt.
Number 8, Jeremy Kelly is back just in case.
The ball will be put down at the 34. Oh, now Salesian is drawn off sides. They're going to get the other 5 yards back.
On the Salesian side.
So this could make things a little bit easier for Quintero. Ricardo Quintero is a place kicker. Tovar is a holder. No score, we're just underway here. Halfway through the first period. Snaps coming. Oh, it's too high. Well, Quintero gets it off though. Looks good. And it is good. So the Phantoms draw first blood here in this rivalry game. And let's give them credit for about a 39-yard
Salesian 0.
field goal attempt. And it comes at 6:43. We'll be back with a kickoff in just a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Team's coverage of Cathedral versus Salesian. We'll be right back. And there's the whistle sounding the start of play, the resumption of play. Here we go. And, oh, more whistles. More whistles on the kickoff. Looks like the initial sign is offsides on Cathedral. Yes, and there's going to be 5 yards marked off.
Ball is now placed at the 35.
Glad you're joining us here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in the fall as we're into the heart and soul of the season. This is the first Angelus League game for both schools. First time they've been in this situation, both teams in the same league. But Quintero kicks off a very nice deep punt going into the end zone. It will not be run back. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs on the 20-yard line. It's going to be our first look at Salesian under Coach Angelo Jackson, coming in with a 2-3 preseason or non-conference record. And as we told you on the other side of the coin, Coach Pearson brings the Phantoms in undefeated, 5-0. And Salesian now, with their schedule, they played Muir with an opening season win, and then it was Claremont. Game 2. Here comes the Mustangs. Oh, penalty.
Flags on the field.
Both teams a little jumpy on offense, to say the least.
Salesian.
Backing up the Mustangs for 5 yards. False start. They'll set that lineup here for the Mustangs. Full house backfield, goes to the fullback. Third man in the rotation there.
Salesian with a short game. Second down.
And a fullback carrier there, number 20, we'll give him credit on that. That was Felipe Mesa. We'll set some of the Salesian offensive players here for you. Timeout now. Coach Jackson wants to talk things over. And while he does that, we'll step aside here. East L.A. Sports Scene. We'll be right back. Okay, here we go now. Damon Wright at quarterback. Out of the T formation, dropping back. He's going to air it out. Got a man open. Oh, with a long arm out. He couldn't haul it in.
That pass was incomplete.
And it was intended for number 8. That was Jeremy Kelly. He had a step on his defender. No doubt about that. Stuck his arm out, tried to bring it in, but couldn't do it. And the pass was incomplete. The Salesian fans definitely wanted PI on that, pass interference, and didn't get called by the side judge. Clock stops, incompleted pass is going to bring up second. And let's call it 2nd and 11. They need to get up to the 30-yard line. East L.A. Sports Scene's coverage of the high school game of the week, and a good one it is. Our first of the season. Salesian with the ball in gray and black. Oh, bubble screen over the left side of the line. No good. Incomplete.
Fourth down.
It's going to bring up 4th down now for the Mustangs. The pass is intended for Nick Pickett. Number 11. Couldn't hold it. And as you look to the other side of the stands, the Cathedral Phantoms have filled up the entire side of this L.A. Southwest Community College. You couldn't ask for a better sight than that. Lots of purple and white from the visiting side of the field. Here it is, 4th down. Back in punt formation. Oh, got off a very, we want to say a poor kick, but we got to change our mind. That was a good kick. It got the Salesian bounce. They were trying to get that number 72 for Salesian. Diego Chavarria, give him credit for the punter duties on that last play. 1st and 10 for the Phantoms. Second possession of the contest. We're still in the first quarter. 5:49 left. Andrew Tovar has been on a blaze of touchdown passes per game. He's averaging at least 3.5. And he brings him out in the spread formation. There's Martin. Oh, Martin brought down with a good tackle. 55 and 26 for Salesian, bring him down.
No game.
That's Kevin Scott and number 26, Oscar Moran. Put the finishing touches on Martin. Andrew Tovar, here's some of his stats here. He's in 5 games. He's completed 89 out of 139 for a total yardage of 1,378 yards. So those are his stats as we go into this game. Tovar again has a man wide open. 45, stays in bounds. Oh, nice move. Still going from behind. Go. Marshawn Cameron put on a clinic there.
Number 15, Marshawn Cameron.
Oh, Cameron showing why he's carried a lot of the offensive load here for the Phantoms. It was a quick down and out. Tovar passing on the spot. Cameron hauled it in. Jump cut move to the left, and the defender went for that, and he kept going straight up the field with clear daylight till he was brought down from behind. Gain of about 40 yards unofficially on that play. 1st and 10 for the Phantoms at the 12-yard line. Tovar checking with his line. Oh, it's going to be a flag on that. And then a flag after, late hit on the quarterback. So let's sort the 2 flags out. Keep our eye on the referee in the white hat. He's going to tell the story. Okay, so he's got to do it by conference. He's got to meet up with his officials. Here comes the first one. False start on Cathedral. Personal foul, Salesian. Offsetting penalties. Here we go, back to the same play, or same formation here. Ball's going to be spotted back at, well, check it, 5 yards, going to be marked off. There's the first. Now, is this going to be half the distance to the goal? He's marking off from the 18. Yes, it is, 9 yards. A personal foul, roughing the passer. So they assess both penalties, and then that's the difference. Cathedral will take the bigger penalty and advance with the yardage. So here we go. It's going to be a 1st and goal. No, check that.
1st and goal.
Oh, they have the marker down at the 3-yard line, so it's a possibility here of a 1st down. Let's check that. Cathedral lined up in the spread formation. 3 receivers out here to the left. Tovar looks right. He's got a man open. Oh, it's brought down. Incomplete. No, he had it for a second. Oh, that would have been a great reception there. Good timing there between the quarterback and his receiver just on the quick twist out wide out. And that was for Donovan Wilson, number 5. He just couldn't hold it. As we mentioned, Tovar is devastating here with his statistics. He's already thrown for 6 touchdowns in the season. But he's already amassed over 1,375 yards. Twin backfield now for Tovar. He's going to flip it, shuffle pass over to Martin, and he's going to pick up yardage down to the 5-yard line. Phantoms supported very, very strongly by their fan base, who traveled all the way from downtown on the school charter buses, and they are here now. Full support of the Phantoms. Salesian on the other side, we can't tell. It looks like a very decent crowd as well. Both sides are showing strong support for the schools as the rivalry has been renewed here in 2014. Tovar. Oh, reverse pitch. Nobody in front. Oh, and it's going to be touchdown. Number 11 scoots in. And there's Renard Bell. Oh, line of scrimmage. Let's call it the 6-yard line. And there's your 6 points put up there by the Phantoms. The wheel route came back the other way, misdirection. He started out on the right side with the running play, and Bell ran it in untouched for the touchdown. Let's see what Coach Pearson does here for the point after. Different formation out of the shotgun.
Flags on the play.
And it's not going to be a point after the conventional style. It's going to be a 2-point attempt. And a whistle blew on that. False start.
False start.
On the offense.
Cathedral.
So at 3:38, the Phantoms put up another scoring opportunity here. And now Quintero comes in for the regular point after. Tovar holding. There's this, whistles every play now. It seems like we can't get the momentum.
Offside.
Offside is going to go against Salesian. Let's see what Coach Pearson does. Whether he's going to go back for the 2-point conversion. Still in the first quarter of play with 3:38 left. Cathedral up 9-0. We're waiting on the point after touchdown. And now another whistle. Coach Pearson going to take a timeout. We'll be back with the attempt in just a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Okay, they are going to go with the conventional point after, but be careful. It could be a fake. Quintero's got a good leg here, easily for a point after snap, placement, kick.
Extra point is good.
We heard some whistles there while the ball was up in the air, but it's good.
Cathedral 10, Salesian 0.
Okay, we'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. Score on the field, Cathedral 10, Salesian 0. Here we go now with the kickoff. Lenoir, number 5, back to receive. Here's Quintero. It's going to be playable. It's going to be inside, caught at the 5. And here's the run back. Oh, just a huge wall there. Brought down the runner. That was number 5 for the Mustangs.
With the return.
Ariel Blackshear. From the 5 all the way out to, let's call it the 17-yard line. Return of 12 yards net.
Ball is at the 18-yard line.
First and 10 for Salesian. Third possession of the game here for the Mustangs. Still trying to find their way here on offense. Their quarterback number 2, Damian Wright, out of the shotgun. Oh, look out. Misread. Ball's loose. Cathedral has it. Touchdown in the end zone. Oh, my goodness. Touchdown just like that. First play of the game, of the series. Wright has some confusion with the snap, or vice versa. And it went sailing over his head and into the end zone. And one of the defensive linemen pounced on it for the Phantoms. And he scores at the 3:25 mark. And that's another 6 points. Line of scrimmage was the 18-yard line, and let's go back with that play here. The ball sailed into about the 3-yard line and rolled into the end zone, and then it was up for grabs for the offense, for the defense, and they pounced on it gladly in the end zone for Cathedral. Another score.
Flag on the field.
And delay a game.
Delay a game, Cathedral.
So Quintero is going to go back 5 yards extra. Here he comes now. He's going to line it up with Tovar holding. So big miscue, big misunderstanding there on snap counts or the play itself. And it's going to cost Salesian, with that point there, a full 7 points. So technically a fumble recovery, and it's good for a touchdown, and then the point after. 17-0 score now, and that came at 3:25 or 3:26 left in the first quarter of play. We'll be back with the kickoff. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Okay, here we go now. Doing the repeat of the previous plays. Kickoff again. Quintero. This will carry into the end zone. No run back. No run back. So the Mustangs are reeling here from that big
Just a reminder, next week
setback on their last series of downs. They come back now.
Stadium, next Friday, 7 p.m.
They have their work cut out for them. Certainly going to have to do a lot of scoring here in the next 3 quarters,
St. Paul.
or the remaining 3:25 and the rest of the game.
50-50 going around. Please purchase his tickets.
So out of the T formation option, Wright keeps it. It looks like a fumble.
Fumble on the field.
Oh, fumble
Cathedral has the ball.
Flags coming out.
A long flag toss.
So the quarterback, right. He was hit or is stripped. Possibility of a strip. As he tried to run the quarterback option going left. And he decided to keep it. Ball was jarred loose and then on the ground. Looks like Cathedral recovered, but then after that, possibly an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Salesian. Oh, it's going to be against Cathedral. We'll check that. They'll have the ball at the Mustang 39-yard line. 1st and 10.
So that flag was against Cathedral, but they keep the ball.
Tovar is just a sophomore. He's a left-hander. But a whistle now is going to stop play.
Flag against Salesian.
5 yards marked off against the Mustangs. First and 10 for Cathedral. Dropping back, quick look. He's got his receiver, still on his feet, breaking tackles. Oh, yeah, he's knocked, the ball's knocked out of bounds. Donovan Wilson on the reception there. Turned it upfield for a good positive gain. Almost broke through for the touchdown. But he was knocked out of bounds at the 19-yard line. We'll give you some of the offensive linemen for the Phantoms. Number 58, he's the center, Josh Mesa. 78, Jaron Williams, one of the offensive linemen. Tovar, handoff to Martin. Oh, he's brought down. Good tackle there. Number 7 in on the stop. That was Kiva Tessino for the Mustangs. Kaiva Tessino. Tezino.
2nd down and 11.
Spread formation here for the Phantoms. Heavy on the left side. Tovar going left. He's got a receiver in mind. He's got him right there. Moore. Oh, at the 13-yard line. Then he got hammered. He got hit, sent backwards 5 yards, and then a flag came out. And they're going to sort things out. Let's see what the referee's going to call here. Oh, helmet to the head.
Against the Mustangs.
Helmet to the head. Illegal helmet contact, that is a signal. Heavy, major penalty against the Salesians. Ball's going to be put down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal to go for the Phantoms. Already leading 17-0, looking for more. And we're still in the first quarter of play. 2:33 left. Tovar looks to his right. Got a receiver, Martin. A short gainer.
That tackle was by number 6.
In on the stop, number 6. For the Mustangs, put a stop on him, Marcus Cosby. Second and goal. Aaron Moore's out here, split to the left. Look for Marshawn Cameron also on the left. They're bunched there, one in the slot. Tovar looking left, they're heavy left. Oh, he's wide open. Moore.
Touchdown.
Oh, right in there over the receiver, over his defender, number 9.
Aaron Moore.
He couldn't contain him. Diamador Lenoir and Moore in for the score. At 1:49 Cathedral's running away with things here just in the first quarter of play. Aaron Moore on the book there for a touchdown catch. Here comes the point after from Quintero. There's a snap, the kick. It's good. He's perfect.
Extra point good.
24-0. We'll be back. This is East L.A. Sports News coverage of the high school game of the week. Here comes a kickoff now from Cathedral. Salesian buried in a deep hole here in the first quarter. Quintero gets it down to, let's call it the 10-yard line this time. Struggling forward for a good return. Number 8, Kelly.
Come on, let's make some noise for your Mustangs. It's not over.
Good return out from the 10 to about the 33-yard line. Jeremy Kelly. Good punt kickoff skills. Let's see if the Mustangs can settle down here, get themselves into an offensive rhythm. It's been stop and go for them for the first 4 times they've held the ball. All right, gives it to 7. Tazino, the ball carrier, in on the stop, number 28, Julian Lewis.
2nd down and 7.
Try to set the cornerbacks here for you for Cathedral. Number 11's in there, Bernard Bell. Number 20, free safety, Stephen Asante. Right, looks left, got a receiver. First down, inside the 35-yard line. Nick Pickett, receiver. Now let's check that. Not Pickett. Number 16, Ramey Johnson. Kind of hard to pick up those numbers from way up here, but we're doing our best.
Flag is against Cathedral.
Okay, and more yardage tacked on at the end of that play against Cathedral, most likely for a personal foul. Yeah, and this will be the best marking for Salesian that they've had in the first quarter of play. We're just at the 1:01 minute, 1 minute, 1 second mark left in the first quarter. Cathedral comfortably up on top, 24-0. And Salesian looking to get some momentum here, get something going. Oh, Wright gives it to his ball carrier.
Number 7, Casino.
Casino with the carry, number 27 in on the stop.
No game.
Marlon Moore for Cathedral. Great open field tackle, one-on-one. He brought him down. Kaiva Tazino getting some work here at the running back spot. Damian Wright's the quarterback, has it. Looking downfield for a receiver. Oh, stepped in front on the back shoulder. Great play there. And the pass was intended for, let's see, number 2, looks like. No, check the number 8. Jeremy Kelly. More and more we're seeing that play there. It seems to be underthrown by the quarterback, but it's the new, what they call the back shoulder play. Receiver just looks over his back shoulder. The ball should be there. And Kelly put a great move there to try and claim it. And he had a good shot at doing that, just couldn't hold on to it. Kelly back out here to the right. Almost at the numbers here on the field. Right looking again for Kelly. And he's out of bounds. Referee there on the side says no. No completion.
Pass was caught. but they say he's out of bounds. By number 8, Jeremy Kelly. That will be the end.
Okay, that's
of the first quarter.
The end of the first quarter has come, and there it is, the score on the board. Cathedral, the visitor, 24. Salesian, the home team, 0. But we'll be back with the start of the second quarter in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene.
4th and 10.
4th and 10 for the Mustangs. Right. In trouble. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got some room to the right. He needs a block and cuts inside for the first down inside the 30-yard line. So Damian Wright doing a solo version of a first down. I'll get it, guys. Don't worry. As he got flushed out of the pocket, rolled to his right, found an opening, and he took that.
It's confirmed. First down.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Okay, Mustangs break the huddle now. Charged with a first down now. See if that gets the adrenaline going for him. Wright's got a man in motion, gives it to him, comes around left, he's got openings, got a blocker. And then it broke down. Right in the middle of the field, he's gang tackled. And for Salesian, that was number 9 with the carry, Diamador Lenoir. Picked up, let's give him credit for about a 7-yard gain. Looked like something, and then nothing, and then he got more at the end.
Gain of about 6 on that play. Second down and 4.
Let's call a 2nd and 4. Kelly's out to the right here. Zeno out to the left, flankers. Wright's going to take it over right end. Got it open. He's got some room. He's going to get it down to the 15-yard line. He likes that quarterback option read. And he turns it upfield for another yardage. Some positive yardage there. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs on the prowl here, on the roll, on the move. They break the huddle, they come out with the same formation, spread out here to the left and to the right. Trips out there on the right side, 2 in the slot. Right, dropping back. Here he goes, out of the pocket again. And takes it forward up to about the 7-yard line. So the linebackers
1st and goal.
Penetrating too deep here, and once they are inside, you see Wright has read it, and he's taking off around either right end or left end, and he's getting good positive yardage. Clock moving now with 9:30 left in the half. Wright does the same thing. Goes over left tackle this time, straight down. He's getting closer. He's sensing, as they say, pay dirt. He's getting close to a touchdown here. So they're working with the play that is working for them. And it's been Damian Wright on the quarterback option.
Now it's 1st and goal. Let's make some noise.
The Mustangs down, rallying the fans, standing in expectation of a touchdown. There's a snap, right over, no. Nice tackle. In on the stop.
Tackle made by number 14.
14 was Simi Moala for Cathedral.
2nd and goal.
Second and goal for the Mustangs, looking to put some points up on the board. They break the huddle, here they come. Cathedral on their goal line defense. Bunch backfield here for Wright. Gives it to his running back over left tackle. Is he close or has he penetrated the plane? He's going to be short, marking him short there by an inch. Oh yeah, just an inch away from a touchdown. Third and goal to go for the Mustangs.
Extremely close.
Wright being pushed in by his backfield. And it's good enough for the touchdown. Damian Wright. He's a senior, 6'2", 200-pounder. And now the Salesian Mustangs are up on the board. That narrows the score a little bit. 24-6, and here comes the point after for the Mustangs. Conventional try. The kick is up, and it's good.
With 7:32 left in the second quarter. Cathedral 24.
And looks like it was number 32 from Salesian. Gets credit for the point after. Anyway, the point stands, and it's now 24-7 in favor of Cathedral. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment.
Today.
Edwin.
Okay, here we go now. Ready for the kickoff from Salesian. Picked up at about the 7-yard line by Cathedral. Oh, broke 2 or 3 tackles. Oh my goodness, hello. Good high school football at its best here on the kickoff return. Salesian not giving much up there to Cathedral. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Phantoms from their own, let's call it 22-yard line. Let's see what Coach Pearson's come up with here for his offensive unit. Jerry Martin's in there, number 4. He's a running back. Number 11 is Renard Bell, split wide receiver out here to the right. At quarterback, Andrew Tovar. Tovar out of the pocket. He's got room. He's at the 30, 35, 40. He slides in. Very nicely done.
Quarterback keeper.
Oh, Andrew Tovar. Good pickup there all the way down to the 40. Let's call it 38-yard line. 15-yard pickup on the run there by the quarterback. Receivers were covered downfield, and he just did the option read and went over the left side and saw lots of green turf and moved upfield. Clock moving now, 7 minutes left in the half. Tovar dropping back. Oh, yeah, 2 men in the area, but 2 defenders also. Oh, intended for number 7. The first was Aaron Moore, and then number 14 was in the area.
Down to 10.
Simi checked at 18. Eric's Flemings. So Tovar had plenty of time to look for his receivers. Pass incomplete. Clock stops with 6:54. Tovar to Martin. Oh, Martin tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Good tackle in there. 23 in there for Salesian, tripping him up. Nicholas Angiano. Anchoring that front there for the Mustangs. Blake Young, number 17. Number 55 is Kevin Scott. We've got number 10 in there as well, David De La Cruz on the right end.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9 here for the Phantoms in white with purple. Tovar rolling left. He's got good protection. He's got a receiver right there at the 49-yard line. And his forward progress, they're going to mark it at about the 48.
That was a 1st down.
Is that enough for the 1st down yardage? Referee signals that it is, and they're going to move the chains among the markers forward. 1st and 10 for the Phantoms. Okay, you can see the team just looking to the sidelines for the coaching signals. Coach Pearson developing a visual signaling system there. So you see all the players looking. No huddle. Tovar has the play. He'll call it out. Dropping back, looking to the right. Oh, overthrown. He had pass intended for Bell.
Flag on the play.
And a flag thrown there. Pass was thrown way over his head. Holding. Oh, against the defense.
Got a holding.
That's going to be automatic 1st down there for the Phantoms. Okay, it's official.
So it was a holding.
They want to assess that to number 9 on Salesian, Diamador Lenoir. 1st and 10 automatically for the Phantoms on a drive here. Tovar surveying the defense, taking a long time for the snap. And now Coach Pearson's going to call timeout.
Timeout, Cathedral.
And they'll take a timeout, and so will we here in East L.A. Sports Scene. We'll be back in a moment. This is the high school game of the week. No. East L.A. Sports Scene.
We have a...
And right back to the action we come. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Phantoms. Tovar, he's got his receiver. At the 40, down to about, let's call it the 38.
2 flags on the field.
Pass completed to Eric Flemings. Number 18 for Cathedral. We've literally seen flags from the very opening play of the game to currently deep into the 2nd quarter.
Holding.
At 6 minutes and 16 seconds. So it's been a very, very difficult game to, if you're coaching, I'll say to coach, and if you're playing, to play, because the rhythm has not been able to be established. And at the same time, from our perspective, it's also slowing down the rhythm of the game here from our spot up here at about the 30-yard line on the visiting side of the field. Check that, on the home side of the field for Salesian. Nonetheless, the game is going on, and we're moving now with the clock running at 5 minutes and 55 seconds left in the half. Let's call it 1st and 20 here for the Cathedral. Tovar, oh, he's going to be brought down. Number 17, give him credit for the sack, Blake Young.
Number 17.
Blake Young, he's a junior, 6'1", 250 pounds. Pass coverage there broke down for Tovar. He had to do what most quarterbacks will do. He had to keep the ball and take the consequences. Out of the shotguns, Tovar. Bell breaks a tackle. Still on his feet, 40, 35, 30, 25. Reynard Bell, number 11. He's a junior, 5'11", 160 pounds. He's showing some very, very good open field moves there and good routes. Where he and Tovar work on timing patterns, you can tell that. And it's good enough for the first down. Cathedral moving in spite of the penalties. First attempt from the Salesian 25-yard line. Clock moving with 4:45 left in the half. Cathedral 24, Salesian 7.
Flag.
Penalty marker. Ball start.
Ball start.
On the offense, 5 yards against Cathedral.
First and 15. Ball is at the 30-yard line.
New receiver comes in for Cathedral. Coach Pearson putting in number 13, Kalen Williams on the right side. Tovar looking downfield. He's got a man open. There he is at the 10, 5. Oh, is he in or not? Pass completed to number 8, Nicholas Godfrey. Just ran a straight parallel post pattern down the field, and he's going to be brought down at the 2-yard line. So, timeout again. They're going to be taken here with Cathedral threatening. We're going to pause for a timeout. We'll be back in a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Tovar quarterback, Martin at running back. There's a snap. Tovar. He's got time on a post pattern. Yeah, they're going to rule incomplete. Intended for Flemings again. Eric Flemings, he only goes 5'5". He's a sophomore, 150 pounds. Pass incomplete. It brings it back out to a line of scrimmage, 2-yard line. Coach Pearson now able to run in a number of plays here. Timeout now taken by Cathedral.
Timeout.
Come on, Mustangs!
Okay, and here we go. Time is back in. Pitch, Martin. He's in. 2-yard run. And okay, here's Quintero in for the point after. He's been perfect all afternoon. Oh, the ball snapped and rolled. And they botched the attempt. Point after, no good. So Quintero had no chance. And with that, point after, no good. But they get the touchdown. And with that, the score moves up to Cathedral 30, Salesian 7. We'll be back with the kickoff. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Here we go. Now Quintero approaches the kickoff. There it goes. It's going to be playable back at about the 6-yard line.
Take it all the way!
Oh, fumble. Ball got knocked out. Oh, my goodness. Tremendous strip there. Tremendous tackle there on the returner, Jeremy Kelly. He got hit. And the ball just scooted forward right into the hands of a Cathedral Phantom. They get the ball back here just like that. So Cathedral taking advantage of the miscues, the turnovers by Salesian. And here comes the offensive unit back onto the field for Coach Pearson. Let's try to give you the names of the front line there for Cathedral. 58 is the center. And that is Mr. Josh Mesa. 58, he's the center. Tovar looking left. Oh my goodness, right through the arms of his intended receiver. That was number 7, Aaron Moore. And luckily, it was not intercepted. Incomplete pass, ball comes back out to the line of scrimmage. 30-7 is the score here. In the big renewed rivalry game between Salesian and Cathedral. 14 years ago in 2000, they played, and Cathedral won that game very, very convincingly. And since then, they had not played, but due to the realignment of both schools going into the Angelus League, they are now competitors or league members of the CIF Southern Section's Angelus League.
Got a false start. Got a sideline warning.
Okay, they're holding a play here for the officials to talk to the coaches and their staff to keep the players and the coaches within the boundary lines. Tovar pitches to Martin. He's got a block. 2 blocks. Goes left, goes right. Still on his feet. 5. Touchdown.
Touchdown Cathedral.
From a 22-yard line, his line of scrimmage, Jerry Martin goes untouched for the touchdown. And Cathedral back-to-back scores just like that within a minute. And that moves the score now to 36-7 in favor of the Phantoms. Point after, let's see what Cathedral does. They're going to go for the conventional point after. For Ricardo Quintero. Salesian is going to be called for offsides.
Flag against Salesian.
Really bunch formation here. Pitch, number 2. Has it. Looks like he dives in.
2-point conversion is good.
And that was to Cameron Haney. He gets credit for the 2-point conversion. Score now reads Cathedral 38, Salesian 7. We'll be back with the kickoff. Here we go now. Repeat of the last series. Kickoff, Quintero. Caught at about the 11-yard line. And down he goes. Good special teams there by both teams, especially by Cathedral, covering the kickoff. Number 5, Uriel Blackshear, gets credit for the run back. He took it at his 11. They're going to spot it at about the, let's call it the 18. First and 10 for the Mustangs.
Look. Can you see it? Can you see Vanessa? That's how good my camera is. Show it to you. Show it to your dad too. Vanessa.
Okay, whistle sounds. Here we go now for offense now by the Mustangs. Right, has it. Keeps it on the quarterback option, and he gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Got a quarterback keeper on that play. Second down.
Clock moving now with 3:20 left in the half. It's been all Cathedral, and much of that in part due to the turnovers that are afflicting the Mustangs here. They just haven't been able to put a lot of rhythm into their offense. Right, he's going out of the pocket, still going. And he crosses the 25-yard line, maybe up to the 26.
Late flag on the play.
Okay, personal foul assessed to the Phantoms at the end of that play, 15 more yards. Salesian gladly will take that. And clock continues to move with 2:50 left in the half.
Under 3 minutes left before the half.
Timeout's going to be taken by the Mustangs. Coach Jackson wants to talk things over. We'll be back in a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene.
Last timeout of the half.
Here we go now. Last 2:41 of the half. Salesian in possession. Damian Wright, the quarterback. Dropping back. Floats up a pass. Got a receiver at the 40. It was good.
Way to go, Mustangs! Way to go!
First down.
And that receiver there, number 9, give him credit for that. It's the first down for the Mustangs. Diamador Lenoir, one of the better players on the Mustangs, has been very quiet tonight, as most of the offensive unit players for the Mustangs have, because of the turnovers and not enough time to be on the field and establish their momentum and get their game plan underway. But here they go now.
Called by number 9, Diamador.
They've scored one touchdown, looking to add another one before the end of the half.
Let's go, Mustangs!
Lenoir gives it to his running back, spinning, moving, breaking a tackle or two, but then he's brought down there.
Number 7, Kiava Tizino. Close to another first down.
Kiava Tizino, the running back,
45 left in the second quarter.
gained some yardage here, is near a first down.
The first down!
Now at the 130 mark.
Let's go, Mustangs!
Wright has it, dropping back, throws it. Whoa, he's open at the 5, touchdown. Yeah, he's wide open, Lenoir, Diamador, first name.
Number 9, Diamador Lenoir.
And let's call it a 35-yard touchdown pass for Salesian. They're going to be on the board with another score before the end of the half. In fact, 1:20 left before the halftime break.
Come on, Mustangs!
Number 9, Diamador Lenoir with the touchdown.
Point after now, here we go. Oh, bad snap,
Extra point.
but it's good. And give credit to that extra point for his second of the game. Number 33, Christian Renteria. Score now reads on the board 38-14 in favor of Cathedral. We'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Announcing the kickoff. Renteria approaches. He's going to kick it off. End over end down to about the 3-yard line.
Get him down! Get
Down the far sideline. Number 21's got it. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 40. Let's see that there's whistles and flags.
Nice return.
Number 21 for Cathedral. Give him credit for bringing it out from the 3-yard line. And that was Andre Bodden. Andre Bodden, number 21.
First and 10.
Special teams for the Phantoms, doing some work today. First and 10 for the Phantoms. Let's see what Coach Pearson's calling here. Still has the starters in there. And let's see if he'll be content to do some running plays here. Oh, steady passes to Martin. Martin jukes left, jukes right, then goes out of bounds. Jerry Martin, very, very versatile running back there for the Phantoms. You see him at work catching passes and running. He's got a good body of work so far in this game today. Jerry Martin, number 4. Clock stopped at 1:06 because he got knocked out of bounds. Ball marked at the 41-yard line of Cathedral. Tovar as the receiver caught just before the first down marker.
I'd like to give a shout out to a longtime Salesian supporter and 1986 alumnus, council member from Council District 14, Jose Huizar, on the sideline.
Okay, here we go now. 58 seconds left in the half. Cathedral 38, Salesian 14.
Cathedral's looking at a third and long.
3rd and 1 here for the Phantoms. Oh, pass the receiver. Oh, caught.
That was enough for a first
And it's going to be a first down there.
Under a minute left in the second.
Aaron Moore on the end of that catch.
Get him down, Mustang!
And he's knocked out of bounds with 52 seconds left, but it's a first down for the Phantoms. Real nice turnout here on a beautiful fall afternoon in sunny Southern California. Here at L.A. Southwest Community College, it was neutral site for this renewed rivalry game between Cathedral and Salesian. Tovar. Oh, he's going to be sacked, brought down.
Beautiful!
Less than 20 seconds.
Let's give credit to that player there, number 26 for the Mustangs. Oscar Moran.
Better hurry and buy your 50-50.
Give him credit for that sack on the quarterback. This was the last play of the half. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there it is, the end of the first half.
That is halftime.
As the score reads on the scoreboard, 38-14 in favor of
Once again,
Cathedral. We'll be back after the halftime intermission. This is East L.A. Sports Scene.
At the southwest corner of the end zone.
And here we go. Third quarter underway. Quintero puts his foot into it, and end over end, we are underway at the 3-yard line. He needs some blocks. Try to break off a long run. It won't happen. Special teams there. Stuffing up on Diamador Lenoir. Okay, a quick recap in terms of scoring in the first quarter. It was all Cathedral. And final score at the end of the first quarter was 24-0. And then the Mustangs were able to put up 2 scores, one midway through the second quarter and one right towards the end of the half. Anyway, here we go now. Mustangs in possession.
Come on, Mustangs!
Right at quarterback, gives it to his running back. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 45. Rolled out of bounds. And there he is.
Touchdown!
Big run here, opening up things for the Mustangs.
Will the last 2 ladies
Number 7,
doing the 50-50, please?
Kiava Tizzino. Remember that name, Kiava.
The last 2 ladies.
Kyahva Tizzino.
Come to the press
Give him
box.
credit for about a 35-yard run. Mustangs trying to pump up their offense to get back in the game. They trail by 20. Oh, right. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, caught by his jersey and brought down, or else he would have kept going. Oh, first down there, 15 yards by Damian Wright, at quarterback.
Come on, Mustangs! Come on!
Check that, they trail by 24. The score at halftime and score at the moment, 38-14 in favor of Cathedral. We're underway here officially. Beautiful fall afternoon is turning into a fall evening as we watch the renewed rivalry. We're so glad it's come back. Cathedral versus Salesian. Oh, Wright hands it off to his running back, but he stumbles and falls. Let's see who that was. It was either Blackshear or it was Mesa. They both come off the field there.
Second down and 9.
Gain of 1. Tizzino in the backfield there with Wright. Wideouts on the trips on the right side. Single wide receiver on the left. Handoff coming around this way. And it was number 9 on the carry. That was a Diamador Lenoir.
Come on, Diamador!
Ball spotted at about the 33-yard line. 3rd and 6, big play here for the Mustangs. They have Mr. Momentum right up on their side to start the third quarter. But they're going to need him many, many more times here. And then the defense is going to have to be called in to stop the Phantoms' offense. So the Mustangs looking to get a score and then right away get the ball back.
Come on, Mustangs! Take it home, Mustangs!
Wright has it, dropping back. He's airing it out to the right side. Got a receiver. Oh. And Jeremy Kelly got tangled up with Cameron Haney. Pass incomplete. It's going to bring a 4th down. Ball just kind of sailed up there. It was fluttering up in the air, and both receivers had time to check it out and come back towards the ball. So
looks like the Mustangs are going for it.
Mustangs have no choice. They're going to possibly open it up for Tizino, number 7. Get him the ball. He's very, very powerful with it when he has it in his hands. Empty backfield for Wright. Airs it out. He's got a receiver. Yes.
Pass is complete.
It's complete to number 11.
Number 11.
That's Nick Pickett.
That's a chain mover. First down. Mustangs gamble on 4th down. Great play.
And a gamble pays off there for Coach Jackson. They've got a first down at the Cathedral 25. Game management and time clock checking now is going to be very critical for the Mustangs. Breaking the huddle, here they come now. Lone back behind Wright. Tozino, there he goes. Dragging tacklers up for a 5-yard gain. Meeting up with him first was number 27. That was a Marlon Moore. Moore came up from his linebacking spot. Clock moving now, 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 2nd and 6. Mustangs on the opening kickoff of the third quarter have maintained possession. Looking to get back into this ball game with a score here. Wright's going to keep it. Quarterback option.
Run it, baby!
Tries to cut upfield for a few yards, and he does. He gets it up to about the 15.
Damian Wright.
That's been a good bread and butter play for Damian Wright tonight, or today. And he gathers up yards when he needs it.
3rd and 1.
Score, Mustangs!
3rd and 1 here. Wright looking to get to the line of scrimmage, and then he pops through that hole. With his bursts of speed, he can change it up very quickly. Very deceptive. Oh, Kaliva with the Wildcat. Breaks 2 tackles. 3 tackles, still going. Oh, out of the Wildcat formation. There he was. Kaiva Tazino.
Touchdown.
He's 6'1", 215 pounds. Kiama Tizino. He's a big package for the Mustangs. Check that. Tizino at quarterback out of the shotgun. He's going to keep it. Still on his feet, rumbling, rolling up to the 10. Oh, for a moment there, we caught off guard. We're caught off guard. We thought it was a Wildcat, but he's taking the snap directly from center, out of the shotgun. So Coach Jackson there inserting Tizino in at quarterback. That's a big play there.
2nd down and 6.
Phantoms haven't seen that all evening, and here he goes. Right. Cosby. Damian Wright's back in the ball game. Handoff, belly series right up to Casino. And it looked like he was already marked down with his knee at about the 6-yard line.
Looks like a third.
Okay, third and short yardage, going with the big running back, the big package, Kiama Tizzino, number 7 on his jersey. Three wides out to the right. Right is going to follow his blocker. It cuts inside. Good. An 8-yard touchdown run. And there, Damian Wright. Oh, the Mustangs make good on their drive. At 5:54 in the third quarter, a rushing touchdown run, 8-yarder.
Mustangs are going for 2
by the quarterback. Going for a 2-point conversion. Big play here for the Mustangs. Right, dropping back. He's gonna, oh, he hit down. He's not gonna go, he won't cross the goal. Looks like his knee was down at the 1-yard line.
It's close.
And they're gonna deny that. He was down. So 2-point attempt, no good by Wright. But nonetheless, Mustangs come away with a score. And it now reads 38-20.
All right. 5:54 left in the third quarter. We're coming back. Don't give up.
And we'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. The whistle announcing that. And now here comes the Mustangs. Renteria is going to approach it for the kickoff. Everybody's in formation. There's the kick. There's a low line drive. It's going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line. Oh, look out. Bodden breaking loose. Oh, on special teams. And then 54.
He's at the 32.
Give him credit. Number 54 brought him down for the Mustangs. That's Frank Hernandez. And that was number 2 that brought it down on the kickoff return. Check that. Cameron Haney. I stand corrected. Cameron Haney is one of the captains for the Phantoms. He, along with Marshawn Cameron and Jesse Aduelo,
First and 10.
for Cathedral, they make up the tri-captains.
For Cathedral.
First and 10 for Andrew Tovar and the Cathedral Phantoms. Tovar, the lefty, stays in the pocket, finds his running back.
No gain this one.
Okay, number 22, give him credit for the tackle. And number 13 for Cathedral is the receiver. That's Kalen Williams. And number 22, Noah Perez on the stop for the Mustangs. Second and about 8. Salesian Mustang, they're faithful, rising to the occasion. Tovar, and he gets the pass off just before the defenders were on him, and they were in hot pursuit to try and throw him for a loss. But it's an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up third and now 8. Big stop here for the Mustangs. They're looking to try and get possession back. Tovar rolling left. Oh, almost intercepted there. Oh, pass is incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Phantoms. Let's see what Coach Pearson decides. He hasn't had a 3 and out for the whole game. This could be the first time that we've seen the Mustang defense hold them to 3 and out.
Good job, Mustangs! Keep it up!
There's Quintero back to receive the snap for the punt. Let's see a deep formation for the Mustangs. Let's see who drops back. There's a flag now.
Got a flag on the play.
And in punt formation is going to be Jerry Kelly.
Delay a game against
Jeremy Kelly for Salesian.
Come on, Mustangs!
5 yards assessed against Cathedral. Quintero, first punt of the day is pretty decent. Hits at the 40, keeps taking a Cathedral bounce down to about, let's call it the 20-yard line, down right there by the Phantoms. First and 10 at their own 24 of the Mustangs. And we'll be back in a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Okay, here we go now. The Mustangs in the second possession from their own 10. And that's because it was due to a illegal block in the back on that play. Here comes the first running play from this drive.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
No gain on the play. Stopped in there very quickly by the defensive line was number 5, Uriel Blackshear for Salesian. It's called a 2nd and 9 to give him credit for 1 yard on the carry. Oh, lots of wide receivers on the left side for the Mustangs. Look out for the blitz here. Oh, he breaks it through. The running back. Number 20, give him credit. Felipe Mesa.
Just like number 20, Felipe Mesa.
He's going to get credit for a gain of about, let's call it 7 yards. Third and let's call it 1.
First down.
3rd and 1 here.
3rd down and 1.
Big play again for the Mustangs. Wright and Mesa in the backfield. Wide receivers all over the field. Oh, look out, over the head again. Oh, dangerous, dangerous. Oh, look out, Cathedral. Are they able to recover?
Touchdown, Cathedral.
And they do. Oh, another bad snap from center, costing the Mustangs dearly. The second play of the game like that, Cathedral pounces on it in the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, big backbreaker. Oh, Mustangs in shock here. They're 3rd and 1, and now it's a touchdown just in that span of time here. One play, one snap of the ball. And it's now 44-20 with that fumble recovery in the end zone, or dead, yeah. Here come the Mustangs. Quintero set for the point after the hold by Tovar. Good. Kick is good.
No good.
Oh, excuse me. Check that wide to the left. And the score reads now 44-20 in favor of the Phantoms. So we'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Okay, here we go now. After the gift touchdown, here comes the kickoff by Quintero, and it's into the end zone.
That is a touchback.
Ball's going to come out to the 20-yard line. Okay, back to the action now. Here we go. It's like repeating the same series of plays, but with 6 points added on to the opponent. Here come the Mustangs. Handoff, running back, over right tackle.
Number 20, Felipe Mesa.
Mesa, the ball carrier, picks up some positive yardage.
Gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6.
Mustangs come out of the huddle. Clock running now with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the play. Mesa. First down. Good tackle there by number 32. Molly Tai for Cathedral. 15 yards added on for the personal foul.
Okay, everyone pull out your ticket.
And the clock continues to move now. 2:45 left in the third.
Everyone pull out your 50-50 ticket. A total of $600. $680 to the winner after this play.
There's a play, right, looking to the right side. Oh, incomplete. Oh, pass was intended for number 8, Jeremy Kelly. But he turned upfield just too quickly and took his eye off the ball. Incomplete pass.
Second down and 10.
Manny.
Here comes the play now. Walter Lopez is a center. Right, fakes a pass to the right. Oh, he's going to be brought down in the backfield there.
All right.
Oh, in on the stop for the Phantoms, number 55.
690.
Jordan Franklin. He's one of the co-captains.
36. For $680. 690-736.
It's going to bring up third, and let's call it 12 here for the Mustangs. Another big play. Mustangs desperately need to keep possession here to keep a drive going.
If you have the winning ticket, please.
1:45 left in the quarter, in the third that is. Right, looking left, looking right. Got a man open.
First down.
And pass completed to number 16 is Ramey Johnson. Chains move up, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Right, has some protection. Looking downfield, got a receiver. Oh, intercepted. Oh, nicely, Bell. Number 11 gets credit for that. Renard Bell. And that was a tipped interception. He had the receiver, went through his hands, and then in the secondary, the free safety, Bell picked it up. And it's going to be
we have a winner.
An interception.
Karina Moran. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Phantoms. Tovar airs it out to his receiver in the flat, still going. Oh, his helmet came off, look out. Number 15, he gets credit for the catch. Marshawn Cameron.
Made by number 15.
Marshawn Cameron.
Marshawn Cameron.
He was still going. It's going to be way enough for the first down. Cathedral now. With 56 seconds left in the quarter. And that's going to move the clock. Offensive unit looking to the sideline to get their read, to get their play. There it is. Martin. Jerry Martin goes left, goes right. Still going. Took the handoff from Tovar in the backfield, and he's going to get about 5 on the carry. And that should end the third quarter. With the score on the field, Cathedral 44, Salesian 20. We'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter. This is East L.A. Sports Team.
Salesian 40.
Okay, starting up the fourth quarter. Here it is, Cathedral. Tovar flushed out of the pocket. And he throws a shovel pass forward. And that was for number 4, Jerry Martin. And he got stopped in his tracks. Okay, there were a couple of injuries, but both players very good. They got up on their own. Jordan Franklin and Christian Renteria. Back to the, oh, nice play. Tovar. And his receiver, number 5, all the way down to the 30-yard line. That was Donovan Wilson on the reception there for Cathedral. Tovar very poised as a quarterback. He's only a sophomore. And they're going to be looking for lots of good things from him for the next couple of years. You see he's very, very relaxed and very, very calm in the pocket. Waits and finds his receivers when they get open. The ball's usually there. Andrew Tovar. He's a big story in the game tonight, or today. Here he goes, Tovar again. Flushed out of the pocket, he's brought down, dragged down. It's going to be incomplete. He was in the grasp of the defender. Clock stops with 11 minutes and 8 seconds left in the game. Tovar shovel pass to Martin. Oh, he's going to pick up some good yardage there, maybe at least 5 yards.
Number 4 with the carry.
Martin, very big part of the offense here for Cathedral has been between Tovar, his receivers, Renard Bell, and then Jerry Martin, who've had excellent games tonight for the Phantoms. Ball spotted at about the 24-yard line. Tovar hands it off to Martin again. He comes left. He's in the grasp. He's going to be tackled.
Tackle made by number 7.
Number 7 was Tazzino in on the stop. Number 7, Kiaba Tazzino. Okay, Tovar looked like he may have changed the play there, called an audible. Snap, there it is. Handoff, straight through the gap. Down to 10, 15, 10, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
And there he is, number 2, Cameron Haney. He knows what to do with the ball, no doubt about that. And that's approximately a 30-yard run, unofficially, for number 2, Cameron Haney. And there it is, 50, the big 5-0 has been reached. 50 to 20, point after now. Ricardo Quintero. Snap, placement, kick, good.
Extra point is good.
And we'll be back with the kickoff in just a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. And here we go now. Quintero has been a busy man all afternoon with his kickoffs. Fielded at the 3-yard line by Salesian. And that was Tazzino with the run back, number 7, up to about the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. .9:43 left in the game. 51-20 is the score on the board right now as we speak. And the Mustangs looking to make it a little more respectable. They're going to try and score, obviously, and get down the field. Right at quarterback. He's out of the shotgun. Dropping back and looking for his receiver. Incomplete. Clock stop, 9:39. Mustangs in the no-huddle offense are hurrying it up. They're going to try and get as many plays in as they can. Right has it. Airs it out. Got a man open. Up at the 42-yard line.
First down.
And number 16 was his receiver, and he caught that.
Pass is caught by number 16, Raheem Johnson.
Yeah, Raheem Johnson gets credit for that catch, and then a slight run after. So right when he's got protection, looks like he can connect with his receivers. It's been the other things, the turnovers, that have hurt the Mustangs in the ball game today. Right. Flushed out of the pocket. Got a man right there at the 25, 20.
Pass is complete by number 11, Nick Pickett.
And there is Pickett there for the reception, but holding. Oh, it's going to go against the Mustangs. Holding. Big, big penalty.
First and 24.
Wright was looking for his receiver there. Just didn't catch it. Incomplete pass. Brings up third down now. Well, let's check this. They call it second. Second and about 25. All right, it's going to be rushed out of the pocket. It's going to go right. There's a flag already on the field. It's underthrown.
Pass is
Incomplete, but we got a flag. Oh, ball batted down by the defensive charge.
Pass is incomplete.
And in there, unblocked, was number 28 for the Phantoms.
We have an injury on the field.
Looked like that was Julian Lewis, who came charging in from the defensive, from his linebacking spot, or corner spot there, untouched, and he hurried the passer, knocked it down, and then a flag is going to come at the end of that play. Looks like there's a Salesian player down. We can't tell if it's the quarterback or not. While they tend to them, we'll take a break here on East L.A. Sports Scene. We'll be back in a moment. This is High School Game of the Week. Okay, back to the action. There's going to be a change of quarterback. Obviously, it was Damian Wright was injured or shook up after that play. And we'll get the new quarterback assignment here in a moment. It's going to bring a fourth down here. Fourth and plenty. They've still got about 4 and 15.
Fourth down and 18.
Watch out, guys. Here's the water.
And back to punt, number 73. Okay, fourth down. There's the punt. It's going to be short. Caught there at the 28. Oh, still going. Oh, he broke it again. There he is. Going 20, 15, 10. 5, touchdown. Oh my goodness, number 15, there he goes, Marshawn Cameron. He's done it again. This time, let's call it a 68-yard kickoff return, punt return. He caught it at his 28, and off to the races he went. He broke a couple of tackles, and then it was he alone. After he had a couple of blocks, he was on his own and going off to the races, and he made it safely into the end zone for the touchdown. And that will move the score now 57-20 in favor of Cathedral. There's Quintero for the point after, and it is good. So Lightning striking in many, many ways here and helping the Phantoms to this victory. We'll do that on our game recap, but wow, you got to appreciate a run like that by your punt return specialist, and that was Marshawn Cameron, who put on a show here for his home fans. And we'll be back with a kickoff in just a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, here comes Ricardo Quintero, the busiest man on the field today with all of the kickoffs that he's done. And that is in the end zone, no run back. And we'll be back with the Salesian Mustangs putting the ball in play in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, we're back, and so is Damian Wright for the Mustangs, the quarterback. Empty backfield, he's got it. Looks left, incomplete. That was intended for Felipe Mesa. Just an underpass. Down and out, very short yardage expectation, pass incomplete. (58-20), clock is moving now. 6:05 left in the game. Wright's going to keep it. He's off to the 20, 25. Brought down there nicely. Good tackle there by number 23 for the Phantoms. That was Elijah Gonzalez, number 23, Elijah Gonzalez. Coach Pearson certainly using the opportunity to get some of his second unit players and the reserves in and get them some experience in today's ball game. Mr. Timeout, we'll be back in a moment. This is East LA Sports Scene. Okay, after the timeout, here we go with 5:26 out of the I formation. Here comes Salesian. Coach Jackson maybe giving it a little different look. And it goes to the I back straight up the middle. And let's see, in at quarterback for the Mustangs is Steven Leovano. Number 12 on his jersey. He's going to get some playing time at quarterback. Leovano's a sophomore, 5'8", 160 pounds. Handoff. And that went to number 9 as the ball carrier. That was Diamador Lenoir. It's going to bring up, let's call it 2nd and 10, 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Cathedral way out in front, 58-20. Penalty. Going to be a false start on the offense.
False start.
5-yard penalty. Clock continues to move. We're in the running clock mode here. As we wind up a big rivalry game has been renewed and revived. And we're witnesses to it here in 2014. Cathedral versus Salesian. And both members of the Angelus League. So next year they'll confront each other again. And the rivalry will continue. Handoff. And that went to Diamador Lenoir. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up third and 15. Okay, Lovano in at quarterback. Kind of winding things up here, coming up on the 2-minute mark. It's 2:20 left in the game. Shotgun formation for Lovano. Hands it off to his running back. He's met right there at the line of scrimmage, and he'll be dropped for a loss.
No gain.
And that was Lenoir again. Now we just reached the 2-minute mark and counting here. With the Salesian Mustangs in possession, 4th and let's call it 15. They're going to punt it away. And they'll have to be very careful because on the last punt, we saw Marshawn Cameron return to 72 yards for a touchdown. Here's the snap now for the punt. Oh, fielded right there at about the 42-yard line. And then he's dropped at the 50. That was number 21, Jesse Alduelo. He's one of the co-captains. Jesse Alduelo Jr. Okay, 1 minute and counting, and that should do it. Maybe Cathedral has a chance to get one more playoff, and that should do it. They'll take the victory formation after that.
Less than 1 minute remaining.
He'll probably take 2 knees here. Yeah, Cathedral definitely now into the victory formation here. No, they're going to hand it off. And here he goes again. Number 2 got loose, still on his feet. 25-20, 15-10. Cameron Haney. Oh my goodness. Cathedral scoring again. A little confusion there. There seems to be a flag thrown on the play. Let's sort things out here as the clock goes down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And they're going to deny that 42-yard run. Check that 52-yard run by Haney. So that'll do it for this edition of East L.A. Sports Scene, covering the rivalry game between Salesian and Cathedral. But to the winner go the spoils, and it's Cathedral with a wide margin of 38 points. The final, Cathedral Phantoms 58. The Salesian Mustangs 20, 58-20. We'll be back with our post game in just a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Hey. And here we are, post-game show, and the Cathedral Phantoms making a very, very big statement against the rivalry, the renewed rivalry with the Salesian Mustangs. But head coach Kevin Pearson, coach, let's talk about it very briefly, because you've got to get with family, team, and do the things you do after the game. But we just need some time to kind of put things in perspective. And how do you feel now after this big win and the Phantoms from here on for the rest of the Angelus League and then the playoffs?
Well, I'm just grateful to God. I mean, he's blessed us and he's blessed the program and he's blessed us with some great kids and some great athletes and just a desire to be great. And you know, we give him all the credit and glory, and we're just thankful and blessed for that. And yeah, we just came out. You know, it's, you know, people call it a rivalry, and it's tough to say it's a rival when we haven't played them for so many years. And you know, our rivalries, I guess, who's ever in the league, and so I guess it's a rivalry for the fact they're a league game, and we had great fan support, and it's nice to see that. So whoever it is, we treat it as just a league opponent and a must-win game, no matter who we line up against.
A perfect day for football, high school football at this level, and again, a very good performance, and you took advantage, Coach. Everything that came your way, you jumped on it, and you made your statements.
Yeah, our kids are, like I said, our coaching staff did a phenomenal job, as they always do, and I think we were well prepared, and our kids rose to the challenge, and they that program challenged us a little bit, in the off season and all that social media stuff, and our kids rose to the challenge, and we did a great job.
We see the leadership really developing at a very young point in your quarterback. Tovar is just a sophomore, but you've got other players around him, position players that are very, very crucial and very critical. And let's kind of spread the wealth, Coach, your players of the game today.
Yeah, Andrew Tovar is just a phenomenal young man. We saw that last year against Sarah High School, who was one of the best teams in the nation. And he came as a freshman and played that whole game and threw a couple of touchdowns against them and almost had a third. And he just doesn't get rattled. He's just a very calm and cool character. And you need that kind of guy as a quarterback. And he's a quiet leader. He makes the right decisions, and he doesn't put us in a position that hurts us. Manages the game very well, and he makes a lot of the throws. So he's been doing a phenomenal job this year.
Skilled position players excelling tonight on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. You couldn't have asked for anything better.
Yeah, I know Marshawn had a monster game today, and Marshawn Cameron and Aaron did his usual thing. When the ball's in there, he's going to go up and get it. And Renard Bell's another guy who's just a phenomenal athlete and just makes plays. And we do have a lot of playmakers. And when we had to make plays, we made them. And we answered the bell as soon as they scored. We came back and had an answer for them. And so that's what good teams do. They find a way to answer the bell, and we did that. And so I'm just excited moving forward to play in the next league game.
And Coach, your front four, your linebackers, and then your corners and free safety, everybody was clicking. The reads were pretty well. A couple of times they scored. They had marches, but that's to be given in a game like this. But overall, a very good report card on them.
Yeah, and then they got some good athletes on that team, and they're going to find ways to get open at times, and they're going to hit a hole or two. And but you got to make more. You got to make better plays than them more often than not in a game, and that's what we did. I think we executed better than they did, and we came out with a win.
Coach, the Angelus League now, here it is. It's been realigned. St. Francis is in the pack, and that's going to be a big contest for you as well against them.
Great program. They got great kids, and they're very well coached, and they're used to playing at a big level. And we've been at that situation now. We've been in a division with them and league with them for now, and we've had great games with them. And it's going to be another battle. And again, it's going to be the type of game that whoever makes the least amount of mistakes are going to win this game. Simple as that.
Coach, the last phase of the game here, the stands were full. Would that be the 12th man for the Phantoms? Because there was a lot of spirit, a lot of good interaction with the team on the field, and of course the fans in the stands.
It was awesome, and I usually don't hear that stuff and to see it. I'm kind of focused, have the headsets on, but I heard it today, and especially in the fourth quarter, and it was exciting to hear them get into it. I was excited to see the fan support. So, it's great. Hopefully we can continue that with those guys on the road.
Okay, Kevin Pearson, we won't keep you any longer. Coach,
thank
you so much for all
great seeing you guys
the
too.
cooperation you've given us, East L.A. sports scene. All right, and we're going to speak to a few players here on the Cathedral Phantoms in just a moment. Don't go away. East L.A. sports scene coming right back to you. Okay, speaking of one of the key players of the game, Simi Mwala right here. I'm going to say all 6'7", 215, and he's still growing. But Simi, let's talk about this game tonight. It was a big rivalry match. From the past was carried to the future, but I'm sure you were made aware of it. Salesian is the rival, and you guys played accordingly tonight. Talk about some of the big plays that you made today.
I had a tackle for loss, stopped them from getting in the end zone. Pass deflection. Could have been better. Has a lot of work to improve on. But it was a lot of hype for this game, and we came out with a win.
And let's talk about the chemistry, the preparation for this game, because you had the coaches rallying you up during the week and preparing you, and then game day came and execution time. The coach is very happy at halftime?
Yeah, the coaches were very happy. Defense coach, he was kind of pressuring us. So we did let him score, but we fixed it, came back out, and we did what we had to do to get this win.
Okay, and now the Angelus League is underway. You're 1-0, and this is it. You're going for the Angelus League crown and then off into the playoffs. You talk about how the team is feeling now after this win.
The team's very excited. This is a big game for us. Practiced hard this week. It was a good week of practice. Came out strong, and we executed on the field.
And Simi, let's talk a little bit about you as a student athlete at Cathedral. What are some of the things that you're liking there in terms of academics and the field of study you like?
I like all the studies. They're all good to me. But yeah, I love Cathedral. Cathedral's good.
Okay, and let's talk about the year in school you are.
2015.
Okay.
Class of 15.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
And at this point, there are eyes on you. There are recruiters, of course, talking to you and coach. But your thoughts on possibly playing beyond this?
Yeah. Washington State recruited me hard.
Okay.
Miami was first offer.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, that's just about it.
Okay, and as you look into the TV on any given Saturday or Sunday, there's some players that might have inspired you, or maybe they're kind of boosting you to think, hey, there's my game at some point in time in the future. Anybody you look at in particular?
When I was Washington State's D-line.
Okay.
Dang, I know his name. I forget. Number 96. I forget his name though.
We'll plug him in, but anybody beyond even at NFL level or other colleges?
NFL. Jadavion.
Okay.
Way faster than me, but yeah.
All right.
I compare myself to him.
Okay, so a student of the game is still learning, right?
Yeah, still learning. Have
Okay.
lots to learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank you for spending some time with us. And
Thank
good
you.
luck in the rest of the season.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Simi Walla, there he is, a 6'7" defensive end, and it played very well for his team today on the winning end of the rivalry as they defeat Salesian 58-20. We'll be right back with more in just a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Okay, speaking with Marshawn Cameron, one of the players of the game here for Coach Pearson on offense, and we called it. It was a very electrifying move that you had in that one touchdown on a run back. I think it was 72 yards. But during the course of the game, your thoughts on winning this rivalry with Salesian?
It was a great win for us. It was a great first league game. Our coach told us not to worry about the rivalry stuff and just play a game.
Okay, and let's talk about the way it unfolded. They gave away actually some points to you on some bad, turnovers and whatnot, but it didn't make any difference. You guys already focused on really dominating them from start to finish.
Yep. Mistakes really made the game. All we try to do is prevent turnovers and make turnovers, and that's what had us to win.
Okay, we talked about the quarterback, the running back, the wide receivers, and that's a big arsenal for Coach Pearson and the coaching staff to be able to insert different types of looks on the defense to always keep them guessing. And sure enough, that proved it worked out to perfection.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. Everybody did their assignments. Nobody made mistakes. We had a couple drop balls, but it was good. Everybody picked themselves up and put their head down. Everybody stayed positive.
Let's quickly talk about some of the players offensively that also contributed. The quarterback, Andrew Tovar, was on target. Bell was doing what he needs to do, and it seemed like every player stepped up in this game.
Yeah, everybody stepped up in this game. We had a couple problems in the past game, so we fixed them for this game.
Okay, now Angelus League. This you will enjoy tomorrow, and by Monday you're getting ready for the next opponent.
Yep. We just want to put this game behind us and focus on our next opponent, St. Francis. That's going to be a good game.
Okay, well, we want to wish you the best of luck in that game and beyond for the rest of the league.
Thank you.
Okay, there he is, Marshawn Cameron, a great individual player to watch. He's going to make things happen wherever he goes. Okay, we're going to come back with one more player here in just a moment. This is East L.A. Sports Scene. Okay, he wears number 11 proudly on his chest in his jersey, and he represents Cathedral High School. He's a Phantom, and now he's a very happy winning player here for the Phantoms in this rivalry game. We're speaking with none other than Renard Bell. Renard, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Let's talk about it. A huge game. The stands were filled, packed out, packed house, so to speak. Your thoughts on playing in front of them and the mission you had from Coach Pearson, you have to win.
Yeah, it was a good atmosphere. We don't really get, the student section at our home games and stuff, so it was good to feel them at the rivalry game. It was a great experience. Yeah.
Okay, and let's talk about the course of the game. Right away, you were making statements on offense and then on defense, and then they hurt themselves as well.
Yes.
But that's something you can't control. They hurt themselves. You still dominated them.
Right.
Let's talk about that.
We just came in to play. We play our game. Coach G, he told us if the team that makes the least mistakes most likely will win the game. So we wanted to make the least mistakes on defense, and sure enough, they made mistakes on offense that we capitalized on. So it was good that our defense held them up, only to 20 points. So it was good.
6 games into the season now, you're undefeated. What does walking on campus and walking in the community mean as an undefeated player here for Cathedral?
It feels good because the students at our school, they support us a lot. We walk through the hallways. They're like, hey, good game, good job. It was great, and, the students love us.
Coach Pearson, you got to talk about him and, of course, the coaching staff. Tell us in a nutshell how much they meant to you as a player and how you continue to develop.
Oh, they mean a lot to me as a player. They always push me in practice, push me to do the best I could do. I just like how the way the coaches just always on you. Like if you mess up, if you mess up, then it's a good job that it's a good thing that they're yelling at you because that means they care about you, and it feels great.
And last but not least, I know you got to get on that bus and get back to campus and you get to family and enjoy the weekend. But some of the academics you like at Cathedral, the course of studies you're going to take.
I'm taking Algebra 2 right now and U.S. History and English 3. I'm doing good in those classes, so I have to just keep it up and keep my grades up so I hopefully I get a scholarship or something.
Yes. And the year in school that you are?
2016.
Oh, so they're now talking, they're now looking and possibly receiving letters so coaches are able to talk to you at some point.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I'm sure that's going to happen. And lastly, any given Sunday, you're sitting with family, you're watching the TV. It's college or a football game. Anybody that you see that says, I like his game, and anybody you like up there?
Well, I like Cam Chancellor from the Seahawks, and I like Tyrann Mathieu from the Cardinals. I like offensively. I like what is his name?
It's okay.
Victor Cruz and Sammy Watkins from the Buffalo Bills and Robert Woods. They really they're my idols. I like to look up to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Renard Bell, thank you for the time. Good luck to you now, rest of the season. Okay, that's it. Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay, continuing on here as we close our post game here for the Cathedral and Salesian game is Cameron Haney, and he's had a huge season here at Cathedral. But Cameron, let's talk a little bit about your involvement in Cathedral, what you plan to continue to finish up here and continue on in the playoffs.
Well, I just want to be one of the best Phantom players to ever play at Cathedral. I strive for that every day, and for the playoffs, we just want to go in and just ready to work every day like we always do.
Now, this was a huge game. Big turnout, both sides, everybody into the game. Any pressures that you felt extra, nothing from the team, but maybe that you knew you had to win? This is a very important game.
Yeah, well, not that much pressure. I mean, during practice, we knew it was going to be a big turnout, big fans. So we prepped for that, and we just had our corners and our coaching staff just prepped us so for us not to be all, like, into the crowd and stuff. We just got straight to the game and just played football. Okay, just supposing we're in the huddle here and you're looking at your teammates and you know Tovar, he's on target. You know that Renard Bell everybody's firing, and you're involved as well. Tell us at halftime what you guys talked about, what the consensus was as a team to finish the game. Well, what our coach told us is just to keep the gas on the pedal, keep your foot on the pedal, keep driving, keep going. We had a few mental mistakes. We can't make that many mental mistakes. We went out there during the second half and we just executed. It was execution. Okay, and that's what you work on in practice, because now Angelus League is here. This was game one, and the rest of the season is for the title. Talk about the preparation you'll expect for that. Well, now, since we know we're at a standpoint, we just have to go harder. We got to go harder every day in practice in the weights, on the field, study more film, and then just get better every day. Okay. Course of studies you're taking at Cathedral, and what basically you'd like to do at college? Some of the academics. In college, I want to study. I want to major in communications and journalism. I want to get behind the camera, maybe make ESPN or somewhere around that. Okay. Yeah. But in between that, college, maybe, who knows, one day on any given Sunday, NFL. Oh, yeah. NFL team, Chicago Bears, I hope I make it. For the college team, can't really say everything right now. Okay, no problem. And last question here I wanted to ask was, you did mention some of the teams, but any players that you particularly like to pattern your game after, any given Saturday or a Sunday? I pattern myself after Patrick Peterson. He came out of LSU, and now he's at Arizona. Some people say he's not the best corner, but to me, he's the best corner. He sticks the best receiver. And I just pattern myself after him. I watch every time before the game, I watch film on him, and I watch his highlights. Okay. Last question, Coach Pearson and his staff, how much has that impact had on you as a player and as a student? Well, they're more than the coaching staff. They're sort of like fathers when your dad's not there at school. So they just pretty much get on our head every day to work hard in classes, work hard, just work hard. That's their main key point, just work hard and just go hard. Cameron Haney, keep the dream alive. Okay, yes, good luck in the rest of the Angelus League and the playoffs. Okay, that will do it. This edition of East L.A. Sports Scene. We're signing off right here from the home of the Southwest L.A. Southwest Cougars. This happened to be the neutral site for this huge rivalry game between Cathedral and Salesian, and the final score 58-20 in favor of the Cathedral Phantoms. They move on now as they take on their opponents in the Angelus League. We'll follow them as
far as we can in a play-by-play fashion, but however, go to our website, eastlasportscene.com, and you'll see our weekly roundup of scores and following these teams as they move through the rest of the season. So for Eric Sarni, Rico Cabrera Sr., thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next edition of East LA Sports Scene.